Hey everyone, I have a question for you. Who determines how much weight is in a pound? Or who decides how much money you need to contribute to social programs like Social Security? Well, the answer to both of those is that it's the United States Congress. In this video, we are going to examine some of the key domestic powers of our legislative branch. So after watching this video, you should be able to identify some of those powers. First of all, we should probably start with the word domestic. Domestic just means at home. The congressional powers discussed in this video deal with the United States, not how Congress influences policy for other parts of the world. That's for another video. Now, since we have a limited government, the Congress can only do the things that the Constitution gives it the power to do. Most of those powers Congress has can be found in Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution. There's a whole list of things that are appearing on your screen right now that you do not have to write down, that are the things that the Constitution says that Congress can do in Article 1, Section 8. You'll notice some really important tasks here. Among them are to determine how bankruptcies work, how people can become citizens, the power the Congress has to establish post offices and create lower courts. Now, like I said, you don't need to commit this entire list to memory, but I am going to highlight a couple of things that the Congress does that you do need to know. So, get ready to write these down. The first clause of Article 1, Section 8 gives the Congress the power to tax. This is important because our government has a lot to do and it needs financial resources. We also saw during the Articles of Confederation experiment how much of a disaster it was when Congress didn't have the power to tax. Plus, you are all going to pay taxes, so this constitutional clause is going to have a big impact on you. Another domestic power that Congress has is to regulate trade in between the states. This is important because in the modern and complex 21st century American economy, goods cross state lines all of the time. And so the Commerce Clause gives the federal government a lot of power and allows our government to regulate things that affect us domestically, like the environment. And the Commerce Clause also protects consumers at home with some protections from unscrupulous practices. Okay, so now you should be able to list some of the key domestic powers that Congress has. Here's a joke. When do doctors get mad? When they lose their patients.